I'm homeless due to domestic violence. I left my abuser, and so I don't have any family really out here, so I ended up homeless.
On any given night in San Diego, there are thousands of homeless individuals on the streets without access to shelter, cold, exposed, vulnerable, isolated, with nowhere to turn.
Every time it rains, we have to move. We constantly move because we can't be in a certain place. And so the places that are safe for us and keeps us, shelter, we have to move from there too.
In October of 2019, San Diego City Council unanimously approved a comprehensive homeless action plan. Like other recent actions taken by political leaders, it was a necessary and constructive step. One of the plan's 3 primary goals is to reduce the number of unsheltered homeless individuals by 50%. And yet, city and county buildings sit vacant while people desperate for shelter are forced to sleep on their doorstep, even during severe weather. Cold, exposed, vulnerable, isolated, with nowhere to turn.
I clean my mess up every day. I sleep right here on the side of the post office. But it seems like nobody's trying to do anything to help us. So we formed a community amongst ourselves. We kind of look out for each other. There's not enough shelters here. That's what the problem is. There's not enough shelters. There's more homeless than there are shelters.
San Diegans believe homelessness is our city's #1 issue. In a November 2019 poll of San Diego residents, 86% said they believe city government should have a major role in addressing homelessness. 82% believe county government should have a major role in addressing homelessness. And 84% believe the city should use vacant buildings as inclement weather shelters.
There's so many buildings, so many new, apartments, so many new restaurants, but out of all these buildings, and even some abandoned buildings, you can use those to house the homeless. You can use those to put people inside.
There's so much empty property that the city or county owns and I understand retailers, I understand tourism, very much so. And the image of a city is important to its economics.
Given San Diego's homeless action plan calls for accountability, data-driven decisions, positive momentum, and removing politics, and given best practices dictate that vacant buildings must be used to prevent unnecessary suffering and related economic costs, political leaders must utilize government-owned buildings to shelter the homeless. Political leaders did the right thing in December of 2018 by opening city-owned SDCCU Stadium to shelter several hundred individuals for more than a week. They again did the right thing in 2019 by opening city-owned Golden Hall to shelter women and children. When Golden Hall proved to be an effective location and approach, political leaders did the right thing by adding more beds. But with thousands still on the streets, political leaders cannot stop there. The Lucky Duck Foundation remains committed to taking action to alleviate the suffering of homelessness throughout San Diego. We call on the city and county to open their vacant and underutilized buildings to shelter the unsheltered. And we are poised and ready to collaborate with government leaders to facilitate the opening of their buildings. And you can help. Please join us today in urging government leaders to do the right and humane thing by sheltering the homeless. To learn more and get involved, please visit our website, action.luckyduckfoundation.org. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of people who are sleeping on the street.